Okay, time to test out the next fidget spinner. I've been holding on to this one for a while. A Noblespin Virtu, I think they call it. And it's, according to them, this is azure color, not blue, azure. So we have a little bi-spinner here, which feels pretty good, like any other little bi-spinner. The funny thing about this one is it's got this great big huge hybrid 608 bearing in it. Look at the size of that bearing compared to the spinner. Now, I've never seen a 608 that went very long, so I'm wondering if this is gonna turn out to be a slow spinner or a short spinner. But on their website they emphasize the performance of these, so we're going to find out just how well it performs. Alright, we're going to get on with the testing. Okay, so I just got done trying to test the Noblespin Virtu. It was quite a strange experience. This guy really doesn't like to be spun fast. It's the first fidget spinner I've ever spun that seems to actually want to slow down while I've still got the air on it. It stalls and does all kinds of funny things, so I'm not really sure my testing is really to be taken that seriously. But it got terrible spin times, average of 2 minutes and 16 seconds, and even though it had a very, very short spin times, it managed to be pretty variable. The average variability was 43 seconds. The highest spin time was 3 minutes and 14 seconds, and the lowest was 1 minute and 38 seconds. I got on the website for Noblespin, and they seem to take pride in their bearing. It's apparently a bearing that they make themselves out of parts they source from around the world. They don't even call it a 608 bearing, although it seems to be the same size as a 608. They call it the Noblespin bearing. I don't really know why you would want a bearing that big in such a small spinner. I don't know what the point of it is really. Maybe it makes it more durable or something, I don't know, but it doesn't help the spin time at all, because this guy just doesn't spin long at all. If you don't care about the spin time, at the speeds you get it with your fingers, it works okay. So it just isn't going to go very long. Tabletop spins are not going to be that long. And as for appearance, I think it looks pretty good. Mostly I like the color. It's a 7.5 I gave it. On feel I gave it a 7. It just feels like any other bar spinner. And perceived quality I gave it a 5 because I just don't think it doesn't really seem like that terribly high quality piece. So for one thing, besides the fact that the bearing won't go fast, it doesn't like going fast, and it slows down very quickly. One thing I didn't like about it was the bearing actually sticks up past the edge of the spinner. So you got this from the side. You can see the sides of the bearing. It's just too big. It weighs 63 grams, and I forgot to get the price, but it's on Noblespin's website. It's not that expensive. I think it's in the $30 to $40 range. So this one here was kind of a disappointment. Hope I'm not being too critical of it, but it just doesn't, for what I like, it doesn't cut it. All right.